Mila said, please. Hey, mommy. Please, I know. Bye bye. Hey, for those of you just coming in, if you would, let us know who you are by typing your name, child's name in the chat box. We still have a steady stream of people logging on. I'm just gonna give it 2 or 3 more minutes to give everybody a chance to get connected. Welcome everyone. I just let several in from the waiting room. If you could just type in your name. If you're a parent, type in your child's name in the chat box, and that's how we're going to keep our attendance record today. I have it about 3 minutes after 1. I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes and give everybody a chance to log on.
I think I got it now. Here, you're writing everything down.
What?
Are you writing everything, all the names down?
Yep, I got names and notes.
Thanks, hon.
I'm also going to record this for parents to have access to later in case they're working or weren't available at this time. And then they can go back and review the meeting. So. Okay, everybody, it's about 5 minutes after 1. I think we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'm just going to keep an eye here on the wait list and make sure nobody's waiting to get in. My name is Caitlin Smith. I'm the local area manager for Head Start programs in Muhlenberg County, McLean County, and Todd counties. I am very excited to see you all today. We're having a great turnout, and I hope that your year has started out well. I hope that your kids are enjoying being in person after so many of us were stuck at home for over a year last year. And it's just great to have them back, I'll tell you that. And I just appreciate your time today, and would like to invite the advocates that are on here to unmute and introduce themselves in case you haven't had a chance to meet them yet.
I'm Jennifer Lambert. I'm the advocate for Longest and Bremen in Muhlenberg County.
I'm here. Sorry, go ahead. I'm Terry Keith. I'm the advocate at Central City.
I'm sorry. Forsyth Elementary.
I'm Cindy Stovall, and I'm the advocate at Greenville Elementary.
I'm Kayla Molasses. I'm the advocate at Todd County. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not.
Okay, if any of you parents that are on board want to unmute and introduce yourself, you're welcome to at this time and tell us something that you'd like to share.
I'm Desiree Haskell. I'm Charlie Looney's mom. Hello.
Hello.
Anybody else? That's okay, we'll get started. Miss Sandy, will you like to tell us about Policy Council?
Yes, we are looking for 2 parents who possibly want to do Policy Council for us this year. And what that is, you would do a monthly meeting virtually with several other counties. You would be like the representative for our county, for our area, for Head Start. And you would get to go to these groups and meetings virtually and talk with other parents about things that's going on in your area, things you like, things you don't like, and kind of hear about what they're doing too. Maybe get some ideas and bring them back. We do something that's fun here, or something that you think is a good idea, take it back to the Policy Council, tell them, and maybe give them ideas for their county. But we would like for a couple of parents, if you're interested and you have the time, one day a month to do a virtual meeting. It would be very beneficial to you, and it would kind of keep you in the loop too about what's going on. So if you're interested, all you have to do is type up a letter, tell why you think you would be a good Policy Council rep. Does anybody have any questions or anything about Policy Council? There should have been something about it in your orientation folder that you got. I mean, if anybody has any questions or anything, you can ask about it. But I mean, it's really a good thing because it kind of keeps you on the inside loop, let you know what's going on, and let you have a voice about things you like and things you don't.
I will say that's one very unique aspect and component of Head Start program is the emphasis that they put on parent involvement. And I think Policy Council, if you have the time to commit to one meeting per month, it would be very advantageous for you to go and meet with other parents. We're a 16-county region. I didn't realize how big Audubon was until I got a job here. We go all the way from Trigg County area, all the way to Davis County, people from Madisonville and beyond. So it's a huge county, a network of people in Western Kentucky. In the past,
And it is going to be virtual.
yeah.
I mean, so you're not going to have to worry about
No travel
transportation or
time.
anything.
That's right. There's no travel time. It's virtual meetings. If they do have a National Head Start conference in the past, we have been able to send those parent volunteers that are interested in National Head Start Conference. So that is a perk. There is funding out there for childcare if you had to have that, or if you needed a company vehicle, if one day that COVID goes away by chance and they resume in-person meetings, then that's available as well. Speaking of Policy Council, I have invited Miss Vi to be with us today. She is our community representative nominee, and I would like to give her a chance to introduce herself.
Okay, just to unmute myself. My name is Vi Wood. I do work at the UK Extension Office. I do the nutrition education program here. So I generally am in all the Muhlenberg County schools, do programs with young Head Start, kindergarten, first and second, just healthy choices, try new foods, introducing them to more fruits and vegetables and that kind of stuff. And then, but the primary focus of my position is actually with adults who, so I teach like cooking classes, budgeting classes, managing food dollars, managing food stamp dollars. That's really the bulk of the program that I do here at the Extension Office. So I was kind of excited to be a part of this council because a lot of the same, we have a lot of the same values really in this program as through the Head Start program as well. So. Yeah.
Thank you. Ms. Terry, would you like to talk about our health requirements? Were you able to, Ms. Terry, can you hear me? She may be having some difficulties right now.
Is it my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, got it. Sorry. So I wanted to talk to you guys about our health requirements. Most of you, we've already talked to you about what Head Start requires. So what the health requirements we require are the immunizations, their physical, a lead screening, a dental exam, and an eye exam. So we're going to be working with you. Each advocate will be working with you over the next several weeks on getting these obtained. We know and we understand that there are 4 pediatricians in our county and they are backed up for months. There are other options that we can work with you to get those if you would just keep that line of communication going with us. Lead screenings is something that if your child's not ever had one and, we need to get that done, then there's actually a permission slip form to where you can sign and actually come. It will probably be at the Head Start office. And you'll bring your child there and we can actually complete that for you. But if you've not set up or turned in any of these health requirements, if you will contact the doctor's office and make those appointments and get the appointment cards to the advocate so that we can put it in the computer that we are working with you, that it's just a lack of available health care here. So if you just, each advocate, call the center or reach out on Remind or however you contact your advocate and just let us know that you are working on that. And that if you need help, even if you don't have insurance and you need help obtaining that, that's what we're here for. We're here to help serve you. So let us help you get these.
Thank you, Ms. Terry. I know this has been the first week for some of our children to come into school. And you should have gotten a parent survey sent home with your child in their folder. And I had a chance to tally all those up. And the parent survey results indicate that most of you all, your preferred method to be communicated with is through text message. And so we will be taking that into account when we're trying to reach out to you all and disseminate information about what's going on. Followed closely, secondly, by phone calls. And so it looks like for our communication purposes for this year, that is primarily what we will be doing. If you have a certain need where you are missing the information, say you're at work and your phone has to be put away, so you end up missing everything, just communicate that with your family advocate. I know all of these ladies are more than willing to figure something out, depending on whatever works best for you. Also, on the parent surveys, it had asked what kind of activities that you were most interested in. And as a group, we're most interested in parent-child activities, relationship building, and nutrition activities. And so we will keep that in mind as we plan events for the year. I know Ms. Vi would be glad to help us put together nutrition activities. I'm glad that made the list. We will have monthly meetings and we will plan as best we can. These times are uncertain as far as in years past, we've been able to get together as a whole area or as a whole county. And we will do that if it's safe to do that. But if it's not safe to do that, we will plan COVID safe events. And so ask that you keep that in mind. In the next parent meeting, we will be discussing how we want to use our activity funds. And those activity funds are allocated to where you as the parents are allowed to plan activities, whether it be a nutrition activity where we send home ingredients that you and your child can make together and we fund that. Maybe if we can't get together in an in-person setting, we can all get on Zoom and do the activity together. Or if we decide that we want to have a fall festival, as long as it gets approved by the policy council, then we're allowed to do that. And so just kind of have in the back of your mind some fun activities that you would like to plan for this year and use for the purpose of fulfilling these training requirements for parents for Head Start. And again, that'll be in October's meeting. We will plan the parent activity funds. And so we will write up a plan of how we would like to allocate those funds, send it to the policy council for approval, and then we'll be allowed to spend according to our plan. That's all I have. Does anybody have any questions about that piece? Okay, Miss Jennifer Lambert, do you want to go on with talking about quarantines and our parenting curriculum, please?
I sure will. Sorry, I had to come outside. My service wasn't very good inside today. So first thing I want to talk about is quarantines. If you are quarantined by the health department, please let your teacher or your family advocate know as soon as possible. Sometimes it takes a couple of days for them to get us the actual list from the health department to the school. So if you get quarantined, please make sure you let us know. If the school quarantines you, one of us will call you and let you know, or somebody from the COVID team will call and let you know that you're quarantined. And then we just want to work with you guys. If you need anything while you're quarantined, let us know. We can try to get food to you or whatever it is that you need while you're quarantined. The second part would be our parent curriculum, which is called Ready Rosie. And if you haven't received an invitation to that, you should have received it at orientation. It had your name and phone number on it and your email address. Ready Rosie is a great opportunity to collaborate with your teachers on ways to model for your children to learn at home. You'll get a video every week about certain subjects or whatever they're working on at school. You'll get a video on it. It's just a great way for you all to model what's going on at school and collaborate both the home and the school life and kind of bring them together to give your child a head start at learning. That's all I got.
That covers our planned agenda items. Do any of you all have anything that you just have on your mind that you'd like to bring to our attention or bring up? Or any ideas about this year or anything at all that you'd like to share? We'd love to hear from you. This parent meeting is meant to be your all's meeting. Of course, we want to disseminate information best we can while we have you all together, but this is about you all and your ideas and thoughts and your opportunity to let us know what's going on from your perspective. So I'd love to hear from some of you. And I know it's different on the Zoom. Whenever it's a lot better in person, if you want to speak up, you feel like more comfortable. And I understand that. So I also want to put my email in the chat box in case you think of something that you'd like to share, but maybe you don't want to say it in front of the group. You have my contact information. It's kfleming@audubon-area.com.
And they don't have to speak up if they just want to put it in the chat box, Caitlin.
Yeah, definitely. If you just want to chat your question or your comment or anything like that, I'll be glad to answer any questions you have. Okay, well, if no one has anything, I appreciate your time today. I have recorded this meeting. I'll have it available to you all to refer back to. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to your family advocate. You can reach out to me, your teacher, your classroom staff. Most of you are signed up through Remind. You can send a text. Whatever is easiest and most comfortable for you, that's how we want to do it. So I appreciate your time today. Thank you, Ms. Vi, for coming and introducing yourself. We're looking forward to a successful Policy Council year. And thank you to the advocates for all the work they've done this week and the classroom staff and getting everybody going. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.